Want to add some nice modern touches to your Tacoma? Let's go ahead and put some auto up down switches and some LED dome lights really quick. Okay, so right here we've got the auto up and down switch. Let's go ahead and get this out. So unboxing that, we've got the main switch right here, which is auto up and down for the driver's side, plus lighted switches, which the factory does not have. And we've got a pry tool to pop off the factory surround that holds this thing onto the door panel to make the install quick and easy. And then last piece right here is going to be the passenger side switch, which will also be lighted as well, so that's a bonus. And it is auto up down, so we're gonna have lights on the locks and on the switches. So here we have the dome light kit for a Tacoma. It's going to come with the dome light and the 2 map lights, and we're gonna go ahead and unbox this, and then we'll install it onto the truck itself. So what I like about this is that it goes right into the factory bulb spot on the dome light, and you can adjust the output right here, which is really key because sometimes these things are too powerful, but we'll go ahead and get that thing installed. So this is going to be really easy. You just use the pry tool that they give you and pop this thing out from the front, lift it up and pull it out. All right, so this clip should come off with just a press of the button and pull out, but it's not working. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a flathead and just give it a little bit of that final push that it needs to slide out. It's a locking clip. Then you can pull the rest of the harness out. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on the table and we'll transfer all the parts over there. Okay, so this one is the same as far as getting it released from the door panel. We're gonna go ahead and pop it up and pull it forward and disconnect these 2 plugs. And right here you can see that clip that just goes right into the door panel. So we're gonna go ahead and transfer these parts on the table as well. Right here we have driver side and passenger side laid out, and there's actually 2 different procedures for these. So right here we're changing the whole unit that bolts to the plastic trim, and on the passenger side we're changing the switches that are housed in the plastic trim. So a little bit of a different install procedure, but not very hard at all. We're gonna go ahead and just unscrew these 3 Phillips on the driver side. So we'll do that one at a time. And just be sure you don't lose these screws, otherwise with them being small, sometimes it's hard to find them. So that's it. We can go ahead and put this to the side. And now it's time to go ahead and pop this thing in here, so it all lines up to the factory locations, and you don't really need to do much, but just remove and replace. So this one, I'm not going to tie in all the way. I'll seat these down, and then I'll just torque them all equally. That way we don't have so much stress on one single tang, which it might not make a difference at all, but it just makes me feel better. So I'll snug that one up. Snug this one, and then I'll go ahead and do my final torque. And it doesn't need to be extreme. This isn't going anywhere really. Okay, so we're done with the driver's side. Now we've got auto on all 4. All right, now we've got the passenger side, and like I mentioned before, these are just popped in. There's like little pressure retaining clips that hold it in. So we'll just go ahead and get a flathead screwdriver and just slowly pry it out. Just make sure that you don't get too aggressive or break it, because it's all plastic, so everything's a little delicate. All right, so that was easy. We got the top. All right, so I'm pulling the tab backwards and using my thumb to pull the switch back. So it has something unseating it from the retaining clip itself. This one, I might need to push it from out here. Okay. Okay, well, that thing freaking launched far, but nothing happened to it, so we're good to go. We'll just go ahead and put this to the side, and we'll continue on with the install, which is going to be pretty much just a snap. Go ahead and pop this switch in right here. So that one I had to push in from the back a little bit. There we go. Yeah, these just needed a little downward pressure to get that little tooth to latch. I don't know why, but a little bit of persuasion there and it's good to go. Let's go ahead and get these things installed on the truck. Go ahead and get this thing clipped back in. So we'll click the plug in as far as we can and then lock it down. And again, put the back down first and pop the front in. So this one's simple enough. We're just popping these two back in. Slide the back down and then pop the front in. All right guys, so that's a quick and easy install for the auto up down switches with backlights. Now I spec'd this one out in white, but they do have orange, so we're gonna wait till the sun goes down and we'll do a little test and see how these things look in the dark. But before we do that, let's go ahead and get rid of these very old and outdated dome lights. These things hardly light up anything at night, and I can't wait to get the LED version inside and see how bright it is and useful it is compared to these guys. So we're gonna go ahead and pop these covers off. And it's really easy with the provided screwdriver. Gonna have to wiggle this light bulb out very delicately and shove this thing in there. And there's a little button on the side you can use to test it just to make sure that it works before you put the cover back on. And when you're wiggling this out, just be sure you don't break the glass bulb. There you go. Okay, so that works good. Okay, got that done. This one pops on the side. And then you can let it hang. We'll slowly get this bulb out. Ooh, that's hot. And we're gonna slide this into where that bulb was. Test it. All right. Now right now I am not going to pop this back on yet until we, actually you know what, I'll pop it on just so we can see what it looks like, but we're gonna have to take it off to adjust the brightness. All right, we've got the lights on and it's dark enough for us to see the switches lit up, so we're gonna see auto on all of them. And one cool feature about this is the switch turns red when the windows are locked. And we're gonna go ahead and just pan and see all the white gauges in the radio and then the lit up window switch and lock button on the passenger side. Let's go ahead and hit the button and test this feature. So that's the front and the back. Go ahead and roll those up, auto. We'll go ahead and roll these up, auto. And last but not least, let's test out these dome lights. Oh my goodness, that is super bright. And this one right here, super bright. So much better and a way easier to see at night compared to the factory halogens. I'm gonna go ahead and turn these off so you can see the adjustable brightness. Now there's a little silver base right here, and I just turned it with my finger. You could kind of figure it out from there. I mean, I don't know who would really want it super low, but it's pretty cool that it is adjustable. I'm just gonna leave it turned up all the way max. That way it matches the map lights. There you go. That's when you go too far. All right, let's see. Okay, now we got it to full brightness. So yeah, just turning that little silver dial with your finger is the best. I wouldn't use the screwdrivers, but we're gonna go ahead and leave this at max and put the cover back on. And I turned these on just for the video, but man, these things are way better than the stock bulbs, and I can't wait to go out on some trails at night and actually be able to see. We're gonna call it a wrap on this video. We've got the auto up down switches installed and functioning properly, and the LED dome lights installed, helping out with that light at night that we really needed compared to the stock bulbs. Stay tuned for major updates coming on this truck. I'm going to have some huge updates that you're going to want to see.